guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Taya Creates, and today we're going to be talking a bit about painting, mistakes, and life. I've been working on this painting for a few months now, and I really began to fall in love with it. This is a portrait of someone named Bismuth on TikTok, and they're just a really beautiful person and just funny, and I just really enjoy watching them. I used Himi gouache initially to paint this, and then I realized that it would reactivate every layer and I couldn't really deal with that, so I switched over to Holbein acrylic gouache. And because of that, I made a bunch of mistakes. A while after finishing my painting, I decided it was time to varnish it, which honestly, mistake number one. So here you see me getting the Reynolds wrap, and I have a little sponge and everything that I saw in basically tutorial videos. But what I didn't realize is that I had not completely covered everything with my acrylic gouache, so you'll see what ends up happening. I really debated whether I wanted to share this video or not. I thought that I was gonna have like the perfect video, and you know what? I took this as a learning moment and something that actually would be worth sharing with you guys. As I'm painting, you can just see the streaks are coming out. You can see some of the black paint is mixing in. It's making the varnish kind of murky. And here we have it, the first big mistake. I was panicking. I felt like I had ruined my painting, but I thought, you know what, let me just truck on because I can't just have like a half varnished painting. So, you know, internally I was just going through it. I was like, why did I do this? I had like the perfect painting that I really loved and I'd worked so long on, and I just felt like all this internal bashing. I immediately knew what it was too, because I was thinking, oh my goodness, this is the Himi gouache right now. I did not cover everything in the acrylic gouache, so it's reactivating with the Liquitex. And I just thought, why am I doing this? Why did I do this? But as I was going through it, I realized I could somewhat salvage some bits of the streaking. It got worse, as you can see with the eye. I just felt like I kept making mistake after mistake after mistake. But as I kept going, I realized, oh, you know what, I can kind of clean up these streaks a little bit. But at the end of the day, when I was done painting, I just thought that I had ruined it. I was in the worst mood. And you know what? Sometimes you just need to take a step back. You need to take a minute, a breather. So I did give it overnight after I'd finished varnishing it and then cleaned up a little bit. You know, I just had to sit and think on it and wait until the varnish dried to realize that nothing in life is unsalvageable. And even if it was a learning experience for me. And it may have sucked in the moment, but it does build you up as an artist. I've done this plenty of times. I've made a lot of mistakes in the past. You know, I've spilled things on watercolor paintings. I've, you know, messed up with brush strokes. I've made things that were, you know, I guess you could say unsalvageable. But that's the thing. It's okay to sit with your emotions, to be upset and to be a little bit frustrated with that, and then come back the next day, do another painting, and keep going. It'll be okay, and you know what? You might the next day make something even better than the thing that you made the day before. But the point is, you know, don't let that hold you back from getting back up and making another piece. And you know what? You're gonna do great, and you're gonna keep learning as you keep experiencing these mistakes, as you keep practicing and growing as an artist. So I felt like it was just really important to share and just let you know that mistakes are normal and they do happen, and it's gonna be okay. So it's been a couple of days since what I felt like was disaster, and I decided it's time to try and tackle that and see if I can't go ahead and fix my painting. So I want to make sure I'm in the right state of mind by practicing all the self-care things, washing my face, saying hi to my babies, Pixie and Toast coming up, and making sure that I, go for a run, get my heart rate up, and put myself in a good mood before I try and fix things. We're just getting ready to go for a jog. I'm just gonna finish my coffee first and then we'll get going. So after work and lunch, I just wanted to zoom in on a couple of the issues that happened during the varnishing process. So you can see here some of the paint is like melted and just kind of crumbled up a bit. Some of the pencil lines have come back through. And after a little bit of research, I realized that, you can actually do a couple of touch-ups over varnish and it's completely fine. So here I am with my crusty paint palette. Don't judge. I like it, and at the end of the day, once it gets too full, I can just peel it off and I'm sure it'll be very satisfying. As I was touching it up, I realized that I could actually fix this, and everything was completely fine. Sometimes, like I said, you just gotta take a break and a breather and step back for a couple of days and come back and everything's fine again. After everything's dried for a couple of days, I'm gonna go ahead and revarnish and do a couple more coats to finish it up. But I just wanted to let you guys know that mistakes happen, they're fine, and you're gonna be okay, and your art is just gonna keep growing and growing from there. All artists make mistakes. No matter what hobby you have, you're always gonna make mistakes, and that's how you learn through the process and how you grow as an artist or whatever you do. And I just wanted to say that mistakes are normal. Don't let the frustration of a mistake take away the joy of art for you or whatever your hobby is, and just think about all the times that you did something amazing, something that you were very proud of. Just don't let that mistake take hold of you and make you freeze up, because you're just going to keep growing and getting better at whatever you do. And, just stay positive. As I'm wrapping up here, I just wanted to say thank you so much for stopping by my channel. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and give it a like, subscribe, and share, and I'd really appreciate it. And we'll be back with more videos.